Magandang araw sa mga Pilipino. Ngayon ay May 10, one day after the national elections. And probably 50 plus percent sa inyo will consider this a magandang araw, and maybe 40 plus percent will consider this not such a magandang araw. Today's topic at ang nais kong pag-usapan ay ang demokrasya. Medyo clickbait yung title natin. Sinabi kong democracy has failed. But I don't actually believe that. Actually, I believe democracy has worked. It probably just hasn't worked the way you wanted it to work. I really think democracy is a beautiful thing. It's that one special day, yung elections. It's that one special day where lahat tayo, pantay-pantay ang value ng opinion natin. And that opinion gets translated into something concrete. On that day, yung opinion natin, pantay-pantay. It doesn't matter magkano ang net worth mo. It doesn't matter ano ang educational attainment mo. And it doesn't matter how many followers you have on social media. And I think that's a truly incredible human idea that we came up with something like that. I know it's not the most efficient form of government, but it certainly is the most efficient form of changing, kaya ito yung sinuot ko ngayon, of changing government. So, democracy has not failed. In fact, it has delivered to us a government that, as promised by democracy, it's a representative government. It's a government that represents us. Whether that's good or bad, whether it's a good or bad reflection on us, it delivered to us a government that represents us as a whole. So, if you're not happy with that, then it's not about your individual choice. It's our choice as a collective. At ito yung lumabas. Democracy never delivers the government that we need, but it certainly is able to deliver the government that we deserve. Yan ang paulit-ulit kong sinasabi. Democracy gives us a representative government that we deserve. Diba? Whether that's good or bad, that remains to be seen for the next 6 years. I hope that the wisdom of the population is, was correct. I certainly hope so, because otherwise, lahat tayo, sama-sama tayong lulubog. Diba? And so, one can only hope for the best at this point. The only thing negative with what happened is how divided the country is. And it's still evident one day after the elections. You see people gloating, you see people bitter about the loss. Some people are gloating about the win. And no one seems to be actually, or at least very few people are actually, keen on actually moving forward, going forward, and building from here. Parang ang gusto ng tao is i-exile yung mga taong yung mga talunan. Parang ganoon pa yung mangyari, di ba? Or yung mga talunan naman, yung mga iba, medyo aalis na lang tayo. That's not the correct attitude when it comes to democracies. So, hindi kasi our voting doesn't tell us na yung mga talunan i-exile natin sa ibang lugar at hindi na natin kasama. Hindi ganoon ang demokrasya. Ang demokrasya is, ang ibig sabihin nun, yung mga taong hindi nag-asang-ayon sa atin ay nandyan pa rin. Maaaring wala sila sa mayoriya, Pero we still have to work with them. We still have to share the same spaces with them. And if they are not part of the movement or the progress that is to be achieved, if there is progress to be achieved after this change, then doon natin makikita where democracy can fail. It's not during elections. Democracy doesn't fail during elections. Tanggalin na muna natin yung failed elections or whatever na kunwari pandaraya or something, massive electoral failure. No, that didn't happen. In fact, nakakatawa nga yung mga taong prior to the results coming out, ang pinagsasabi agad nako, sobrang dayaan, ganyan, si Smartmatic, si Comelec, si ganyan, whatever. Inunahan nyo na yung proseso. Sinabi nyo magkakaroon ng dayaan, tapos biglang ang lumabas resulta yung gusto nyo pala. So anong nangyari? So yung resultang gusto nyo, resulta ng dayaan. So yan yung problema paminsan sa atin, pinangungunahan natin yung mga bagay-bagay. But that's beside the point, di ba? At the end of the day, yung success or failure of a democracy isn't gauged on one day's result. It's gauged on what happens after that decision is made. So, doon natin makikita kung I've always been against people calling each other bobo and tanga during this campaign dahil yun nga, that's a very self-defeating way of running a campaign. You don't anger your base, you don't anger your voters. Hindi mo sila dapat iniinis, dapat inaakit mo sila. So, but truly the test of whether we're bobo or tanga as a collective, again, not as individuals, will be tested for the next 6 years, di ba? And I truly hope that Vox Populi was correct. Diba? I truly hope that dahil magkasama tayo rito pag bumagsak ang Pilipinas, sama-sama tayong babagsak. Hindi naman exempted yung mga hindi bumoto dun sa nanalong kandidato. Hindi ka exempted sa problemang lalabas. So there really is no point for you to be an obstructionist, and there really is no point for you to be wishing ill on the winning candidate dahil kasama ka sa pagbagsak kung nangyari yun. Di ba? So, at this point, I really would like to advocate that whether you voted for the current leadership, the coming leadership or not, to at least give them a chance, try to cooperate if things are, kung maganda naman yung gusto nilang gawin. Pero kung hindi, kung binoto mo naman sila at kung mali ang ginagawa nila, dapat ring mulat ka at willing kang tumanggap na nagkamali ka ng pagboto. Iyan ang totoong meaning ng demokrasya. Hindi yan nagtatapos sa pagboto. It's the whole process. Yung pagkatapos ng democracy, pagkatapos ng election, yan yung tunay na demokrasya. Diyan mo matetest kung gumagana ba ang demokrasya natin. So, yun lang naman. I'd really like to end this on a very hopeful note. And I wish all the best to the incoming government. I hope you truly bring to fruition the hopes and dreams of the Filipinos. And if you don't, and if you end up making a lot of mistakes, I will still be calling it out. But if you do something right, I will still praise you for it. At this point, it doesn't matter what each and every single citizen, ano ba yung individual decisions nila. What matters now is that you prove that the Filipinos were right. Yun na. Diba? So maraming salamat sa inyong pakikinig. And again, if you like what you're hearing, and please support, like and subscribe dito sa aking YouTube channel. And I'll see you again soon. Marami pa tayong pag-uusapan.